Hey everybody, Matt Doyon coming to you today from right outside my garbage bins for a bit of a public service announcement to all the AEs and managers out there. It has to do with pipeline management. So if we think about this here on the heels of Thanksgiving from a food type pipeline management, think of refrigerator, garbage bin, and recycling. Now, the problem that most AEs run into is they keep way too much in the fridge. So it's pipeline that really is already spoiled or past due, doesn't have legs. It's not going to make it across the finish line. It's evident, but it feels good to just have a full fridge, even if the food is past due. So reps will just keep it in there and keep burning a lot of their own calories, maintaining that food in the fridge when it should really be tossed already. So understanding when to toss it out and when it's past the expiration date is a skill unto itself, and it contributes to massive efficiency. So the reps that really learn how to do this and do it effectively are effectively pruning their pipeline. It's not just that they've removed the dead wood or removed the, to stay with the analogy, the past due food. They are focusing their efforts and attention on the stuff that still can cross the finish line, the good food that's left in the fridge. So, learning number one here is if it is past due, you got to toss it and you got to get it out. Now, when you toss it, it's important to know when to toss it, why to toss it, and where to toss it. Why to toss it, we already covered. You're burning calories on pipeline that doesn't really exist. When to toss it, the two rules of thumb that I've lived by and my teams have lived by, and it's served them really, really well, is if you have no problem established that you solve, confirmed by the prospect, and no next step, you have no deal. So anything else you could usually work through until it's actually closed lost. But no problem established that you could put firm footing on as far as what you solve and no next step, the deal is dead on arrival. So you got to move it out of the active pipeline, take it out of the fridge, it's past due. Now, you really have two options to put it. Most reps think in a very binary way. Either the deal is active or it's lost until it's won. There's a third option. So if we look at our options here, we've got a blue bin for trash and a green bin for recycling. There are certainly cases where you want to throw a past due opportunity in the blue bin. You're dead to me. We're never coming back here. That is when you encounter a condition that is immovable. It will not change in the deal. It's not an ICP fit, or it's a really small business deal that you're just going to waste a lot of time ever looking at it again. Most deals do not actually fit in that category. Most deals belong right there in the recycling bin. So they're out of the fridge, but you're going to compost them and use them for a future purpose. Specifically, timing was off. The point of contact that you engaged in the deal is not the best one. You got to go find a new one and start from the beginning with somebody else that really has the problem, is willing to commit to solving it. Or there's a feature or functionality in your product or service that's just not there right now, but you got it in the pipeline. You're going to be able to deliver the goods in short order. So there are a myriad of reasons why you want to recycle a deal, but it's important to know when and how to do it. And that's where the very important skill of CRM management comes in. Now, don't fall asleep on me here. If you're watching the video, I know CRM management, it's a big snooze. But if you do it effectively and you're filling out CRM in the fields, which now today AI can do automatically based on call analysis and just grabbing CRM data and auto populating it, if you're doing that and you're filling in the fields appropriately, you can move past due deals out of the pipeline into the recycling bin. You'll be able to filter and sort and know exactly why they got to the recycling bin and know who and when and where to get back in touch with them. So you're building this effectively compost pile of a growing asset of recycled opportunities that you could dip back into and pull value from a future date. Might not be the right time, might not be the right person, it might not be the right use case, but that doesn't mean it's dead forever. Toss the deal out early, be efficient, but don't put it in the trash bin always. Put it in the recycling bin and know when and where and how to come back to it.